Hello everybody, and welcome to Season 5 of BeamNG Drive Career Mode with the RLS Career Overhaul mod. And we're going to start out with just basic stuff for the RLS Career Collection and Italy expansion as well in here. And of course, I think I need to start up a little bit. We've done now 4 seasons, no big deal, they're pretty easy to get through. We're going to start out by going with Hardcore Mode. So let's go ahead, hop on in. Let's see what has changed, what is new. All right, and after a little bit of waiting, we have here what is going to be our starter vehicle, it looks like. Not done hardcore, so we're going to kind of see here. All right, and first things first, we got to go ahead and edit UI apps because this is going to be a little bit annoying kind of sitting where it's at. I mean, we're losing real estate that way, so. And let's move these up. Make sure to kind of get this stuff more out of the way as much as I can, at least. And try to move this stuff so it's not as intrusive. So there we go. And we head on back, and of course, escape takes us into the main menu. J just pauses. Perfect. Things are working like I want them to. All right, so let's see. What do we start with? I suppose we could start by doing a little bit of a delivery type of a thing here. Let's see. We got 4 little sections there. That's the online dealerships. I guess really we just got to start kind of driving around. I know that we've got some food locations, but this is not going to be a fast car, so food is not going to be the thing to deal with. Kind of watch our polls and take our time here with this. It looks like we are borrowing the uncle's car here. Strange. So no longer can I use that button to go in here. I now have to go back to the controller, or to the keyboard. So they used to have it to where I could use a controller. Now you can't use a controller. Now I'd have to go and take a look at that. Of course, you get our little information about the cargo screen. Standard stuff. We have just one small parcel. And this has got to go to the suburbs. It only gives us 3 minutes. I mean, that's not something I feel like we're going to actually nail. As it is, we're having a hard time even getting moving. So I'm going to try to take it a little bit easy here. Brakes are much better than acceleration, though, that's for sure. Actually, let's go this way. See if there's anything I can do here. All right, inspecting cargo, and I'm gonna keep doing it, so let's go ahead and change that. So we need, let's see, gameplay. And I'm trying to find where that might be. Not in here, because I'm trying to see anything that's using escape, because that's going to naturally be the first step there. Menu navigation. Menu and select. Okay. So we're going to go ahead. And there we go. We hit that. It's also assigned to camera. Does not need to be. I use a different button for that. Details, toggle map, and logs. Just get rid of all of that. Because I use the B button for the camera. So now it'll take me not only in the menu, but then I can also go back to doing inspect like it used to be. All right, so we got a small post parcel right here. We only have 4 slots, it looks like. So either way, this is really going to be about the only thing we can do to kind of start doing something. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. We're definitely going to be off to a really slow start, I can tell already. That truck is kind of acting a little goofy. I do enjoy the new mini-map, though. It kind of helps to show things here. And helps us to find things a little bit better. We have no sway bars in this car, that is for sure. This thing is absolutely going sideways. We are in first gear and I am full throttle. And this is all we get to get up the hill. I'm gonna go up just a little bit further here. I wasn't sure if he's gonna try to pull the thing of going to the other lane or not, but there we go. The speed limit UI app I do not have on either. I did forget to grab that. I might have to grab that season 2 or season 2 episode 2. Might have a few more goodies in there for the UI and everything to help me out here. Now we get to just kind of cruise along. We're actually catching up to the traffic here a little bit. Of course, I go and change camera. Somebody's in trouble. I was starting to think that was me because he stopped as soon as I started getting close. He's doing it again. He's kind of... I think his pathing is kind of broken. I think that's what we got happening there. Yeah, green light. I'm just gonna go around you guys. And it looks like for the quarry, it's changed how it takes us here to the quarry. So it used to go up the highway all the way and around the kind of loop, but it looks like it wants us to go this way now. Why did he back up? Thankfully, I don't think there's anything but a tiny little dent in the door there. We also get little location deals here, so now we know that this is Mount Wallace kind of area. I almost just called it the mountain, you know, because there was nothing to really tell us, so... Now we know for sure kind of what each thing is supposed to be called, what area we're at, and everything like that. I'll wait for you guys. And all that just to deliver one singular item over here to the quarry. Just to make a little bit of money. So we some drop off and a little bit of some weirdness in there, but that's okay. And then it's saying, okay, you can continue to deliver. Well, I'm certain there's nothing here that we can deliver. No parcels. And I don't know if car jockey is even going to be a thing in this location, at least. No. Well, let's go up, though, and see if we can do some car jockey stuff over in the, the dealership that's just up over here. I keep forgetting the name of it. I have been playing another game lately. I've been getting kind of into playing some Helldivers 2. Granted, it needs some work. And that's kind of been an up and down. Like, I play for a little bit and I enjoy it, and then it starts getting annoying, and then I put it away again. So, I don't know. It's kind of crazy that a lot of things like that a lot of new games are being like that, you know. And Helldivers isn't necessarily new, but a lot of games are just broken from the onset, it seems, and it's not too great. So yes, we can, and this looks like a decent enough way to get a little bit of money here. So we're gonna go ahead and do some of that. So we're gonna go ahead and start with some car jockey. How beautiful. Make sure to shut down my car. I suppose I should put it in park, right? Got the parking brake on, but at least got to be appropriate with it. Alright, we are right-hand drive. And the marker's already set. We'll go ahead into an interior view. We gotta have our lights up just so we can see the dash, and it's safe for safety as well. Nobody, and they're stopped. But we're in kilometers per hour, so I'm just gonna hope that I'm not speeding at any point here. We'll see where this ends up taking me here. I think we're gonna have a little bit of chaos in this little area. Yeah. Okay. Traffic seemed to sort itself out pretty decently. Should have been in this lane to get over here. And then he's going that way anyway. Make sure we stop at our lights here. Yeah, so far, pretty good. Game's running pretty nicely. Things are doing pretty well. I do notice my mirror. I've kind of been looking at it a little bit. I'm like, maybe I can do something about that. So we hit Control, Shift, and F. And I'm getting this weird, like, spiky behavior from the UI. Supposedly that was something that was supposed to be helped there. So if we unfreeze right now, I don't know if I really can do much of anything, because we are getting some decent spikes and some weirdness and things going on in here. And it shouldn't be as spiky as this. It should be a nice smooth graph. So something's definitely not happy. The only other thing I think about is it doing that thing that it do again. I'm just gonna go. I knew it. I knew they had that. Ran the red light. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Just a little bit of a slide there. A little bit off-road. Take a little shortcut this way. Oh, it even says, please make a U-turn when possible. That's very nice. Some good changes to see there. I don't think we'll have any issue getting away. This will also give us a little bit more money, so... There we go. We gained 1,000 credits right there. Just blow through another red light. So that's kind of something to be wary of now, is they do detect red lights and stuff like that. Stop signs, I imagine, too. So I can't just run around them like that. It was a good learning opportunity. And what do we get here? Yeah, our little slider things are kind of broken. Whether or not we're actually getting that is a good question. It looks like got 1,500, so we should have 2,500 credits at minimum in our bank. Let's take a look. Whoops. Yep, just a standard deal there. And yeah, we didn't get the money for the chase either, it looks like. And that's what I want to find here. Taking a quick peek in here. Unloaded cargo, no big deal. Yeah, that seems like there's a couple little deals, so not getting money for chases, so it's not worth kind of running those right now. Even though it says it gave us 1,000 and then we made another 1,500 and we only have 1,800 credits. Something's not quite giving us the money that it's supposed to. It's either that or it's this, and I'm not sure. Where did I go to parcel? Wanted to go car jockey. And yeah, nothing that we can do. I kind of expected that. So what we need to do then, strange, pulled us into that menu kind of a thing there. What we'll need to do is retrieve our favorite vehicle, our only vehicle. Yeah, I could see our doors a little dented there. We have a door handle. We kind of do. The door's definitely jiggly though. All right, and then there's another location I can kind of go towards. Let's see, nobody, and we got the van. We're just gonna try and boogie out. We made it, we're fine. And that dealership over there is not gonna give us any goodies either, so. What I wonder, what else do we have? I know there was some other mods and stuff included in here, besides just that standard deal. Let's see, because I'm pretty sure Time of Day is not running currently. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to dig that more on my own. Let's keep this going though, right? A little hard hit on the brakes there, but didn't need to stop. Full throttle away. Ooh. I don't know why I stopped, honestly. I'm kind of curious what this is down here on the console, though. Let's just take a look quick. What does it say? That is our tachometer. Okay, I was kind of figuring it'd be something like that, but an interesting place. Let's make sure we get around 75 again. Center. Try and beat this. Yeah, we're not going to beat that. Nope. I'm just so distracted. Honestly, there's all kinds of different things I'm learning and seeing and everything else, so... Like this Chinatown over here, this little apron. It kind of has some wrinkles in the texture and stuff now. I don't think it was ever like that before. Maybe it was, and maybe I just never noticed, but... My eyes are definitely looking around for new things. When you hear the cars just ready to die, but not quite gonna die. It is just a hanging in there. Also notice we only have one set of headlights. Might have to look into doing a couple of things to the car just for that sake of doing them. And helping out a little bit here with some speed and stuff like that. We'll take a look. I also got to see about getting a shop. I don't believe we default get one. I think we actually do have to buy the Chinatown, but let's go ahead and do at least one more car jockey here. Nothing off to the left. It's perfect. And I'm trying to think, it's going to be up this way a little bit yet. See what we can get here. Okay, there's a good lot for the car jockey deals here, so let's kind of be pickier. Let's see, Western Suburbs, I don't want to get stuck there. We got Belasco Auto, but there wasn't anything there for us. We got Riches, but he doesn't really have anything that we're going to get. Otherwise, we just got some random locations there. Yeah, I guess this is what we'll have to go for. So we're at 1852. And we're going to see how that handles and if we're actually getting our credits that we're supposed to get and everything. Good old fog lights. And an automatic. I was hoping it would be manual, but obviously not. It says A up there for automatic. That's okay. This thing at least moves a little bit. And of course, there's always a little accident ahead of us there. That roamer is really eager to get moving. Technically, he should have waited for the other car, but yeah, that's the thing in traffic that really needs to be fixed, is the logic of who goes when as far as AI. I'm sure that would be a lot of work as well. So we're just going to go to the western suburbs, then we get to pick up our vehicle again and probably try to go to Chinatown. See if I can pick up the garage or not, and that whole deal, because I've never done a hardcore through RLS Career Collection or Career Overhaul. So we're going to see how that kind of goes. Kind of stuck, though. It was an interesting sounding car to pass. Just a gentle bump. See how we've only got a little bit of distance down there. It's the nice thing too is it'll show us how far we've got to go. Kind of goofy that this is a stop section here, and I'll always stand by that. And we'll drop that off. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. This thing has started working there. It says it gave us 662 credits, putting us at 2184, so that seems a little bit more correct, yes. All right. So we could call a taxi. Take it to our car and over that way, but I think in all honesty just grabbing our car here might be the better of the options. It's gonna, of course, it's gonna put it right in the middle of the road. It's a good thing nothing was already on the move. Let's see just how much roll we get with this thing. Oh my goodness. At least stop for a moment. That way we don't have any potential issues of getting into a chase with our car, because yeah, I cannot do that. What I'm curious, is there anything in the map here that'll tell me? See, now we've got a spot here, but we'd have to buy. Let's go ahead and we'll set the route that way. I believe we have to buy it, but again, I don't know because I've not played hardcore, but we're going to see how this all pans out. Definitely missing having that speed limit sign thing, app UI thing. Definitely missing that already. Uh-oh, somebody's in trouble. This is full throttle going up the hill as well. Beautiful stop signs keeping us waiting here. We're not going to go left. We'll go straight then. Just going to go ahead and do it. I was thinking it was going to say to go left, but I was wrong there. We're going left here. It's a green light, guys. Oh. And he doesn't know what to do, so I'm just going to go around him. Stick around that 25-mile-an-hour mark. I believe it's actually 30, but I played a little on the safe side there. Now we gotta squeeze this car on in. Yeah, I didn't turn early enough. There we go. That way we know what we need to do, at least, if we cannot get it. Went and put it in park, oops. Alright, so 65,000 credits here. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a fun one, so I think Car Jockey is definitely going to be the deal. Yeah, because I can't even really do anything else, and I'm sure there isn't, by where we started, there isn't anything remotely close to being called a garage. So, yeah, we definitely got to get a roll on getting some cash going in here. This is going to be a very slow start, but if I can get Car Jockey up, that will really help us. Then we can start running around with that stuff. The other option is I'm not sure if actually I can or not. I might need to, man, I'm so out of my element in this. Over here, not in the Alder Dragway, where? Over in this kind of area here by the charging station and all that, we could rent a vehicle. The Blasco commercial area. Let's see. Yeah, we'll head down this way. I think they changed the behavior of the blinkers, maybe? Maybe a little bit. It seems to be... It could be just this car and my driving with the car, but it seems like things are working a little bit better that way. It's not turning them off as bad. I've definitely got to watch things like that. There should have been a blinker on there, but that's okay. Oh. A little itch on my face and I looked away, and I was gonna say we also got to watch fuel consumption, so that's why I've been turning off the car. That way it helps save us that, hopefully, a good little bit of money. Yeah, I don't think any of this, it looks like at level 2 is the lowest we get for any of this stuff, so darn, there's really only 2 places to go with that. Is there any parcels? That's what I should look at, though, too. Rich's Motor Company right across the street for $1.90 times 3. Honestly, I wish I could have walked that on over there, right? Waiting for the car to get moving here. Cool. We can drop that off. Our things are actually working now. Cargo delivery skill, we finally got experience for. We weren't apparently getting any of that stuff before. Interesting. I got oil filters here. It's got to go to the Belasco City Garage, which is close to where we would want to be. So this is to help maximize on that. So we'll head over that way. Wasn't sure if the truck was going to try to go or not. There we go. These lights really are not working with me right now. Stay green, stay green, stay green. Oh, come on. Made it through on yellow. Okay, we're good. I think this car's already wearing down some more because it feels like it's struggling. Get a little bit of a undercover there, rolling on up. And straight to another red light. Looks like we're getting to change pretty soon, so it's not gonna be so bad. All right, there we go. All the power this thing's got. I think my cruise control keybind also got changed. Let's go ahead and make sure. Because it could also just be that it doesn't have it, which would make sense. I tried it, did not work. Set cruise control, yep. And did not seem to work, so. Maybe it is working. No, it is working. Okay. Oh, I was gonna go around, but they're so slow. Oh, that really... Well, okay, we should be okay. Why are you going so slow on the highway? I'm gonna yell and scream at you, right? So I wanted to stop because I'm not sure if that helps anything. You know, when we get into a traffic collision, the cops always wanted to, at least in the last season, wanted to get on you about that. So I'm not sure if that would help. Never did try, really. see if they just ignore the situation now or not. We gotta deliver an item to the quarry, apparently, it's saying up there. I thought we did do that. I think it is bugged out. I just noticed that up there. I was not paying attention to that at all. Pretty much just grab the things, I know where I'm going, and I go that way. It's a little bit of damage, but it's honestly not as bad as it could be. We're still able to drive and steer, that's the big thing. I did it again, and we're not gonna get any goodies for that, huh? Cannot read properties of undefined reading required value. Clearing transient flags no longer needed. Could not find access point. That's what I'm assuming AP would mean. In facility suburb central with providing type soil. Already unloading cargo, so it's trying to trigger twice on that. I'm sorry. You see that? You accidentally hit the tilde while you're in here in the text box. Lua.print, what are you doing here? Well, I am trying to figure out what's going on there. That's so strange. Because we're not really getting the goodies that we need. So let's see, we got an ETKI series here going to Northern Belasco. Otherwise, you got riches with the Piccolina. I think this is what we'll do. Yeah, we'll take this on back. So yeah, it looks like we've got some things still bugged out here. We can see our quarry, our Velasco City garage. So yeah, there's definitely some stuff that's going to need to get fixed. So that's the way it goes too. You know, that's understandable because a lot has changed in the game and that may be difficult. What has happened here? I'm going to go around, of course, but I'm just like, gotta be a gawk here. What has even happened, dude? You can go around me too. I want to take a look. Like, this guy is straight up missing a wheel, isn't he? Can't really zoom out or take a look or anything else, so let's carry on. We need to get this done. Of course, 2400 is not going to be super fast, but it'll definitely be something fun. Get ahead of that roamer there. I know that's a cop ahead of me. Undercover one. We'll set at 60 there. You really slammed on the brakes for nothing, huh? And I'm just gonna keep it at 60. Play it safe, because it is 70 there for a little bit, but then it goes back to 60 about here. And I just don't want to risk having another chase that we don't get paid for. It's not worth the risk of that. Where are you going? All right, there we go. Wait for another red light, just like usual. Get all of the red lights, it seems like. Right in front of a cop, just speed right through there. Doesn't seem like they really mind too much, though. And I didn't cause any issues, I promise. Yeah, no time of day playback, so that's got to be looked at. I mean, I've got a list to make for sure here. Things to kind of go through, check out, and all that. But first, we got to get through all the red lights. Suppose I could have taken a better route to avoid them, probably, but we are here now, so this is what we will deal with. And, ooh, nice and close there. I'm just gonna... Don't mind me. I shouldn't be doing that, but I'm going to be doing that. And we'll drop off the card there. Okay, we do get our money, thankfully. We got our experience, so our car jockey skill is getting up there slowly. No damage, no detours, no delays on that, so that's good. It's kind of crazy. It's like saying we got vehicle-specific actions. I really don't. I don't know. I'm kind of looking at that new UI piece they added there. I'm not such a fan of that. Yeah, it's still thinking we got stuff to deliver and we don't, so I'm hoping that doesn't also try to count it as abandoned because it's actually been delivered. We'll have to kind of play and see with that, though, guys. I think that's going to be it for today. If you enjoyed the first episode of Season 5, go ahead, hit the like button. If you're interested in watching the rest of Season 5, make sure to subscribe. Check down in the description for all the mods, other things like that, and every little detail that you would like to know. And if you have any other comments, opinions, topics, suggestions, ideas, thoughts, things you want to talk about, etc., go ahead and put them down in the comments below. Take care again, guys. Bye-bye.
Oh, I don't know what to say. I feel like we're strangers, drifting